Right, we are good to go. Okay. Oh, still opening. Right, good morning. Good morning. Lovely to see you all this morning. Got a full house, apart from Tamsin, but should be off doing something. So good morning, Tamsin. I almost called you Glamsin then, Tamsin. Good morning, Tamsin. It was your birthday, so hopefully you're off doing something really lovely today. But let's get you moving, shall we? Just roll those shoulders. And then we're going to bring your arm up and just stretch out through one side. I need to take some more serious action against this little dog. You are. Good. And then reach up. It's better. And then up and over to the sides. Stretch out. So I do have a house full this morning, it being half term. But we're all good. And then we're going to just reach up and stretch over to the side. That's it. And then just bring your hands in. Open up through your chest. Bring the backs of your hands together. Open up through your chest. And again, bring the backs of your hands together. Nice little wiggle there. Open up through your chest and then just loosen your shoulders. So really want to get your shoulders, your neck nice and warmed up. So there's little shakes into your elbows, into your hands, let it all go. That's it. And then I want you to start to just roll your shoulder back. We're going to get some movement there. And then your elbow comes back and lift. And then your whole hand comes back into that stretch. Just open up behind you. And then the same on the other side. Let your shoulder go back, back. Let your elbow come up and up. And then let your whole hand come up and back, opening up through your chest. Bring your feet nice and wide now. Just start to get a twist. Now, as we twist, we're going to pick up your heel. So we're just rotating onto the ball of your foot. Just gently circle round for me. Keep going. I'm just going to move you ever so slightly. That's better. So we circle round. And then as you do that, you can start to add a little reach with your hands. It doesn't need to be a punch. It's just this rotation, just shaking out through the hands. Get that back working. And then back to me. Nicely done. Then let your hands come down to your hips. Let's just start to introduce hips and back and knees into this now. Down to the floor. Lift up. Come on down. Lift up. Ease down and lift. Ease down and lift. And down. And then just hold that position. Eyes down to the floor. Bring one arm up. We are going to just rotate. Reach your hand up to the side. Come back down. Up to the other side. Back down. Reach up and rotate. And back. And up. And twist. And then come back in. And then just a little roll down halfway. Just let your head come down so you feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Open through the shoulders. Bend your knees a bit so you feel that you're bouncy there. Tail comes down. Just ease to the floor. Just so we open up through the back. And then as you come up to standing, we're going to come now up to the balls of your feet. So just lift the heels, come up to the balls, come on down. Lift the heels up onto the balls of the feet and lower. We're going to lift, come down, lift and down. And again from here, lift and lower. Then we start with those hips. Let's just let your knee come up now, up in front there. Lift, lift, up, up. 4, 3, 2, other leg. Come on, up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we want to take it out to the side. So just bring this arm up, come into that side kick, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then to the other side. Let that leg come out, 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 out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring your hands to your bottom. Let your heels come up. How are those legs feeling today? Those kind of give you an indicator. You're feeling sprightly or a bit heavy. Just let your heels come. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring your feet nice and wide, and we start to just come down into a squat. I want you to hold it here. Hold that position. Send your hips back a little. Reach your arms out in front. So we're holding. So if you look at me from the side, I've sent my hips back. Now, when I'm working with clients, and this is sort of early days, I get them to sit their hips back so they're almost sitting on the sofa. So you want to feel the sofa cushion, but not actually sit down on it. And it's a really nice way of getting that held squat, knowing you're in the right position, and then lift up. Just because sometimes we'll have a tendency for that weight to start to shift forwards. So come down again for me. Hold that position back, arms out front, chest lifted. Hold that shape. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And then we now come into a side step. And it's a nice wide side step. So we start to get those hips moving. That's it. Stretch out. You know, I don't like a narrow step. Nice wide step. Let me just make sure that I am on do not disturb. There we are. Do not disturb me, please, because otherwise I get little pop-ups. It does disturb me. So side step, that's it. Over to the side. And then just a little bounce up on the balls of the feet, shaking out those hands. Nice big breaths here. In. Little mental moment. It'll set your intention for the day. You're gonna relax out. We're just taking it easy. It's up to you. But we're gonna just now start to get those arms moving. So up onto the balls of the feet. We're gonna go for another round of our mobility, but with a bit more vigor. Great word. Vigor this morning. Let's just take a big stretch here. Breathe in. Bring your arms up and in. Bring your arms up. That's it. Before we go for round number 2, we're coming back to our punches. You know, we're working on these. So I want you to bring one arm forwards, the other arm back as if you had a bow and arrow. So your elbow comes back. And then you're going to do it the other way. So we come in there, and then we come back, and then we come in. In fact, if you bring your feet now, so they're about shoulders width apart, slight squat. Same thing. Pull and pull. Because at this pace, it is lovely for that movement. You can feel the ribs moving, your spine moving, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. If you bend your knees, you may even notice, as I am noticing this morning, one side wants to move, the other side's a little bit more stiff. Keeps the movement. Right, can we add a little speed in? If it makes you dizzy, just keep your eyes forwards. In. Soften those shoulders so they don't creep up to your ears. Yes. In. We'll do these with some weights later. In. Let me see you. Lovely. Pull back. Yeah, good. In. Now how about a bit of intention with that punch forwards? That's it. Imagine you're actually punching through something. Doof. Doof. Like a piece of paper, though, not a person. In, nice. Okay, quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 7, 8. Lovely. Okay, really nice. Shake out those hands. We'll do that bit later. But you know, we've been trying to get those nice and strong, so we're not like this when we're punching. We're not kangaroos. Shake out your hands. A little side stretch with that neck. Over to the side. Over to the other side. Right, let's get a bit more movement now. So shoulders first. Let's swing those arms forwards and backwards. See whether I can remember all my shout outs. Karen's here. So morning, Karen. And Liz J is here. So good morning. Because normally I give them shout outs if they're not present. So Liz, probably Friday morning for you. Denise, I don't know, but say hello. Lift up to the balls of the feet. Claire. Tamsin. Who else? Might be it. If someone else is doing this and you haven't told me, let me know. And then up and up. It will pop into my head, won't it, halfway through the class. So now we're lifting up to the balls of the feet, reaching the arms up, bending your knees, and come on down. And if you're watching on the YouTube, let me know who you are, and I can give you a shout out too. And up, and up, and up, and up. Good. So that's the shoulders. Now let's get the spine going. Arms in, stretch out through the back. Lift up. Arms in. Lift up. Arms in. Lift up. Yes. And round. And lift a bit more. Round. Lift. Round. So it's like you're creating a little scoop wave with those arms. Round. Lift. Round. Lift one more time, round and lift. Then those knees up, in, front, and lift. And can you bring your arms up? And we're going to come down to the knee. So we tap the knee, arms coming up, tap, 2, 3, bit of coordination, 5, we're there, we're on it, 7, 8, brilliant. Right, arms out, let your leg lift up, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, other side, bring that arm out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, heels come up to your bottom now, working into the back of the body. Reach those arms back as well. Press the hands behind you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then hands to your hips. Ease down, eyes down, lift up. Nice straight back, ease down, lift up. Now here's your option. Can you come down, round your back and lift up? Nice, ease down, round your back and lift up. In, and so you take charge of your spine. In, round, lift, once more, in, round, lift up. Then we're going to come into a kick. So now the leg comes up in front, 2, 3, 4, strong through the trunk, 5, 6, 7, 8, other side. Good morning, sunshine. A lovely appearance this morning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to bring your feet out into a little squat position. We come into your punches. So one arm comes in, the other arm comes back, and twist, and twist, and twist, and twist. Quicker now. In, 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 in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into your nice big side step. So we're going to come nice and wide. Make it a bit more springy this time if you can. So just perhaps the feet leave the floor ever so slightly. Across, across. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, keep going for me. In, in, in. Jump. Last 2 sets. In, and then back into a little jog. Starting to get a bit more activity in here now. Now your arms nice and close to your body. Hands lifting up. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just a little stretch out through your calf before we come. Grab our light weights. Come in and up. Over to the other side and lift up, and then we're going to get our light weights for our next round. So if you grab your weights for me, bring those arms out in front. Hello, that's it. So 1s or 2s, starting with shoulders. This we're going to just swing the arms forwards and back, shoulder height and behind, up, yes, up and up in front. Then we just start to add a little bit of a lift up to the balls of the feet, bend as the arms come down. That's it, up and back, good. Up and back, up and back. So we're adding a squat and a swing. Try and keep those shoulders down. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, in and down. Then hold your squat position. We're going to add those punches. So one arm comes back, the other arm comes forward. Slow to start off with. In and hold. In and hold. In and hold. In. Double time. In and in and in and in and good. Then we're going to just pivot round into your lunge position. Shoulders down. Can you hold this lunge for me this time? So we don't have to come down too far. You're just feeling nice and steady. Those elbows come to shoulder height. If I twist around, you can see a little easier. And we're going to push these up and overhead. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feel those tails come under. 6, yes. 7 and 8. Now we come to the other side. So bring that foot back. Pick up that hip. We're coming down. Elbows coming in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. 1 more. 8 and down. Then down in front, those weights between the thighs come into a squat. So lower down. So yes, we have the weights, but the focus is on that squat. Now my feet are nice and wide, nice wide leg squat. Still those hips coming back. In and lower and down. See how those knees feel? If they're a little warmer, you could go a little lower too. If not, just keep them a little shallower. You know the drill. 4, 3, 2, yes. 1 more, down and up. Bring those weights down to the floor. We want to add just a little bit of impact at this point. So all we're going to do is take that side step and turn it into a hop. So we're going to just land on one leg. If you're not up for jumping today, just stick with the vigorous side step. So we jump and we jump, yes. And at this point, notice, it doesn't have to be too fierce. We just allow the weight to land on one leg. Great for balance, great for those inner thighs, great for our bones and tendons and ligaments across. Even if you're not fully feeling it this morning, of course you will are, but let's say you weren't. Your bones are like, yeah, this is what I'm made for. Movement, what do we need to do? All those little circles come out. That's what's happening inside. Little party inside your body. In, over, and just come into a march now. It's blooming dawn. Let's keep marching. Lift up through the chest. Drive the arms nice and close to your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, round number 2. Grab those weights again for me, please. And that's it. We are going to just start rolling those shoulders. So picking up the pace a little bit, yes? Just starting to get a bit warmer, heart rate coming up a little bit more breathless. That's what we want. And then from here, we're going to just bring your arms in, round your back, open up through the chest, in and open, in and open, in and open. And then we just start to swing those arms nice and steady, forwards and backwards. And depending on how much weight you have, really dictates your movement. What I would love is that those elbows stay straight and we're not swinging, right? So now I want to plant your feet into the floor. Have that intention that your body's going to stay strong as the arms come forwards and backwards. And one last thing, those shoulders, they're not creeping up to the ears. So we're not doing this. Only take those arms as far as your shoulders can cope, as in before they start lifting up to your ears. That's your little practice. So we swing those arms. Shall we add a bit of a squat? Up, down, up, in, up, in. Nice for loosening up the neck and shoulders too. Up, in, up, down, up, down. One more. Up, down. Then hold that squat position. Our slow punches. In and in and in. Yes. And in. Feel the twist a little lower. And in. And quicker. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop those shoulders down for me. We're going to do that again. One little extra focus I want you to think about. Feet grounded, tummy strong. So as we move the upper body, we're not doing this. Yeah, this is strong. Ribs move. There. Good. So you're trying to feel that everything from the hips down stays still and you're rotating through the top. Pull back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay. Roll those shoulders. Let's come into your lunge now. We come down to the floor. Elbows, shoulder height. Press. And 2. Keep the lunge. Can you go a little lower in the lunge this time? 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. To the other side. Bring that foot back. Elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Good. And then between the legs for your squat. We'll come in and lift. Nice deep squat. Down and lift. Good. In and lift. Down and lift. 4 more now. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Lift up. Great. Okay, pop those weights down for me. Not forever, just for now. And I want us to come into our big side step. This is where, again, it's bonus party time. Across. And can we jump over and over and over. And that's it. Across. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more. In, back. Oh, okay. I meant just that little stretch. Backs of your hands together. Just round out through your back. Open up through the chest. In and open. In and open. Okay, shrug your shoulders. A little bit of cardio-tastic time now. So we're going to come into your kick. Just the kicks to start off with. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 2. Other side. Up. So right now, core exercise. A little bit of hip and thigh. Big cardio exercise. 7, 8. Then from here, I want you to step forwards into a lunge. And we reach and tap the outside of your knee. And then up to standing. Did you see that? So I step, lunge, reach the outside of the knee, up to standing. So we're just stepping and tapping. Your option would be literally step forwards, reach round, tap the knee. You could reach round, tap the hip for a bit more twist. We love a bit of twist. In and up. Brilliant for your hip stability. Over and over and over and over and twist. In and twist and twist. And one more time. Twist and up. Then from here, just heels to your bottom. Up. Elbows come back. In and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Repeaters. Knee comes in. This is just because it was Tamsin's birthday. She needs to do repeaters because she loves them. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change sides. 1, 2, 3. Lovely for those arms. Keep those shoulders moving. 7. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And a little jog up onto the balls of your feet. Up. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Shake out through your hands. Let's do that again. But when we do the kick this time, can you add the opposite arm? Comes down. 2, 3. Can that arm be straight, please? Thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1. That's it. It's a kick with a cross arm, Karen. That's it. Nice straight arm. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we good? The jog. Stop the jogging. 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we have a little side hop? Over, 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 over. And here comes those repeaters. We come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change legs. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Little dance around. Hips moving. Elbows moving. That's it. Right. Okay. Freestyle. And then I want you to grab your heavy weights. And before you do that, though, get a drink because I forgot to tell you that. And I know you're all grown-ups and you can, make those decisions for yourself. Sometimes it's nice to just give a moment to breathe, right? So grab the heavier weights now. My lovely husband got one out today. It's a bit heavy. So between those legs, so shoulders back. And we come down. Let's start with 10. So we're going to come down between those feet up to standing. And even though those weights are coming down in front, still trying to keep your chest nicely lifted. Push in and lower and in and down. 2 more now. In and 1 more. Down and lift. Now you're upright row. Let your shoulders come back. Elbows lift. Weight comes down. Claire, elbows. If you find this tricky, one thing you could do is actually loosen the grip on the kettlebell if you're confident you're not going to drop it on your toes. So just holding it in the fingertips. Up and 2 more. Up and 1 more. Up and down. Now pop that weight down on the floor. I want you to come into your lunge without the weight first time through. Hold this position and add your twist. So we come across and in and over. So important for your balance, your hip stability, your core stability, your back. and twist and twist. Yes, then we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. Step forwards, find your lunge really strong, lifting up all those little cue points, weight in the front heel rather than the toe, yeah? And then we come twist and twist, twist and twist and round, round. One more each side, twist and twist, and then come back up. Just move the weight slightly so you're not going to step on it. And then I just want you to do the little hops forwards and back. Imagine you're just hopping over a teeny tiny puddle. Don't want to step in it. In and back, in, and then the same thing, lead on the other leg. In, back, in, back, in, back. Again, jump forwards, and in, and in. One more time, forwards and back. Yes, and then just back to your jog again, up on the balls of the feet. Shake out those hands. Let your shoulders go floppy. There. So you can just loosen them up. And then we go strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretch out those feet for me and then grab those weights for round number 2. 12 this time. Chest lifted. Let's come down. In, lift, down, and lower, lift, down, and lower. Drive through the feet. Lift through the chest. Just think about slowing it down on the way down. No rush. That's 8. We have 4 more. In and in and in. One more time now. Down and lift up. And then we're going to just pop that. No, we're not. We're going to do another. We're not putting the weight down, Karen. Weight in the front of the feet. Lift and just 8. Lift. Up and up and 4, 3 and 2. One more now. Up and down. So pop that weight down on the floor. So we're coming into our lunges again. This time I'm going to give you 2 options. You can lunge, just a free lunge up and down without the weight. Those of you that would prefer to just hold for those knees, do that. If you want to add the weight, hold it in the same hand as your back leg. And we're going to do 8 or as many as you feel is manageable. In and in and in. Press through the front foot. Nice and steady. 4, lift. 3, yes, well done. 2 and 1. Good. Pop the weight down to the floor. Just watch. Well done for doing those weights. Watch we don't lean in with that shoulder. Let's try that on the other side. Oh, this one's tricky after that first set, just to warn you. So with or without or held. And we're going to come into your lunge and push through the front foot. 2. Yes, try and keep those shoulders nice and square for me. And 4. Good. 5 and 6. Well done. 7. One more. 8. Yes. Ah, well done. Well done. Right, pop those weights down onto the floor. Nice loose jog. Let your shoulders go. In. 4, 3, 2. Now add some strength. Strong through the middle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And then from here, little jumps forwards and backwards. In, back, in, back, in, back, in. Change legs. We go forwards and in, and in, and one more, in, and back. Oh, brilliant. Right, shake out those legs. Loosen those shoulders. One more round. Are we ready? Grab those weights. 15 squats. 15. That's a lot counting, Karen. Shoulders back. Are we ready? Yes. And in. Good. In. Yes. Lovely. In. Remember that option always with these squats is to take it back to where you're squatting down to the sofa and standing up. If you feel you're starting to feel it in your knees, your form's starting to go. 2 more now. In, lift, down. Now, oh no, there's not 2 more. There was 2 more in my head. Sorry, I know what I meant. Because 5 more now. 5, 4. That was just, I think, top level instruction from me there. 3, and 2, and 1 more. Lift up. Sorry about that. You know my brain is weird. It counts in 8s. So shoulders back, up, and 2, 3, 4. If I just count out loud, it's easier for me. 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and down. Right, we're going to come to your lunges. A and A level maths, but apparently I can only count to 8 in my head. Let's come into your lunge now. Musician before mathematician. Bring that weight into your backhand, and we're going to come down. In, push, in, push, in, push, down, and 4, and 3, 2, 1 more, down, lift up to the other side. We're going to come in, and 2, 3, and 4, again from here, 5, and 6, and 7, one more time, 8, lift up, right, pop those weights down to the floor. Let's come into our little jog with the wiggly shoulders and the wiggly body. Just let it go. That's it. Face as well. And then up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. 7. Little springs. In, back, in, back, in, back, in, other side, and forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards. Right, nice big side steps. Over, drag your heels, cross, and over. Right, bring one arm back for me. Nice big stretch behind you. Looking good this morning. Other side, up, 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 arms up, big breath in, and up, and up, and stretch those arms out. Bring the backs of your hands in. Stretch those arms out. Bring the backs of your hands in. Big breath. And then we're going to grab that mat and take it down to the floor. Just a few minutes for a little bit of core work. Don't worry, I do have my watch on. It's nearly that time. Nearly that time on a Wednesday. So come on down. Oh, that's it. Big it. Ooh. We are going to come. Not trip over my mat. Down to the floor. Yes. Are you with me? Just on your bottoms today. Don't need to be on your hands and knees, but thank you for being so, ready. We're going to just roll back, lift up, roll on back, lift on up, ease back, lift on up. And again, just ease back, ease down, down into the floor, heels come away, arms come out, soften your shoulders. Just hold this position for me and through your tummy. And lift, and then we're going to come down to the floor onto your backs. Heels under your knees. And just lift into a bridge, up and lower, lift and lower, lift. And then on this last one, I'll lift and hold, press into your hands, lift up those ribs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch one leg out and in towards you. Heel comes up. Other side up and lift and stretch. And then bring your ankle onto your knee. Knee comes out. Stretch out through your bottom as that leg comes in. And then other side, this leg comes up. Ankle in, stretch out through your bottom and hold. Woo. And then up to seated. Great session this morning. Well done. Just give me a little stretch now through your neck. Over to the other side. And then in and lift. In and lift. And then onto your hands and knees now. We're going to stretch out through your back. Just round your back. Come onto the balls of your feet. Heels down into the floor. Hips lift all the way up. Bend your knees. Round your back. And we will come up to standing. I'm just going to come up a little moment later to all of you. There we are. To lift. And from here, bring the backs of your hands together. We're going to stretch out through your back. That's it. And then open up through your chest. And again, bring the backs of your hands together, round out through your back. Open up through your chest. Take a big breath in here. And come on down. Oh. Well done today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Let me just come and do my fiddly things. I need to stop the recording.